Okay, our guest here today is Chris Nevi. Chris Nevi, welcome to Choose Me.
Thank you.
All right. So many people didn't believe that one day you'll wear a gown or you will graduate from school because they only see the other side of you being a gym boy, but they
Well,
never saw a potential in you or being a future leader. So, what can you tell people that have been thinking like that about you?
life is not about proving points. You don't have to prove point to anybody. As long you know you're capable of doing this and that, you just do your thing in a low key type of a way. You see, I joined University of Juba in 2019.
Okay.
I was in a boarding school called Juba Academy, and that was in 2016, and we sat for South Sudan secondary school examinations. That was in 2017 March, and I was one of the best student in my school. So I was admitted in University of Juba. I was very serious. That was in 2019.
Okay.
I wasn't famous the way I am today.
All right.
So I used to go to school in
You were just a schoolboy and
yeah,
that's it.
just like another student. There was
A lockdown.
a lockdown. So in 2021 we were in second year. Still, I wasn't famous the way I am today. So I was just normal. But in third year, things got worse. Each time I go to school, I become the center of the attention.
Okay.
Each time I'm in the class, everybody want to take pictures with me. It really became so hard for me. So it restricted me a little bit from attending lectures. Mostly I could go to school when the lecture is already 10 minutes in the class. Just go sit somewhere with my hoodie on sometime. Even if it is hot, I have to force myself to put on hoodie.
So that you
And
cannot be seen
yeah,
by
so that I
people.
cannot be easily detected.
Okay.
And when it is about to the end of the lectures, I just have to go get in my car, rush into my car, and leave the school. So that's how I survive. But thank God I've made it.
You have made it indeed.
Yeah.
So, Chris, if you are to be asked if you can choose between modeling and gym, which one can you choose and why can you choose that?
You see, you have to go with the situation. I actually started modeling in 2016. That's when I started modeling, like 9 years from now. And I started gym in 2019. See, there's a gap of 3 years. In a country like South Sudan, let's say modeling, it has a certain age where it ends.
Okay.
Like in the age of 28 and above, you cannot be doing landways again. You know, you only do commercial. And you know, in South Sudan here, there are no commercial businesses that are usually done by models.
Models.
The first time I did a commercial show was in 2018, and I was only paid £3,000. It couldn't even take me home.
That was little.
That was so little. And I said to myself, let me not do it for money as per now. Let me do it to get a spotlight at least. Let people get to know me first, and I'll be charging the money I want. Both gym and modeling, they're both essential in human's life. You see, I believe you cannot do modeling forever, but you can do fitness forever. Even at the age of 70s, you can still
You
be going
can still
to
go to
gym.
gym.
So I believe I'm 29 years now. I'm above the age that is required in the modeling industry.
Oh yeah.
So what I just do, I can just train models. I can judge. I can, you know, I'm as one of the top models in this country. I believe modeling is very important to young one, not people of our age.
Oh yeah, sure.
So I believe I can choose gym over modeling.
All right. When you started, I'm sure you wake up each and every day and see something that pissed you off or something that spoil your mood on social media. And you know, sometimes it's hard to deal with such. And how did you deal with it?
It was actually very hard for me when I was new to cyberbullying. It was very hard for me. That was in 2019 when I used to fight a lot. Like if you have made a negative comment under my post or somewhere that I'm posted, I have to look for you and fight you. And one day I looked into it and I felt like this is not the right way. It was actually dangerous for me and I was not used to it because as a young person you are not mentally steady. You see, you feel like these people are doing it purposely. But somehow I learned that that's how it's supposed to be. As a public figure, you're always ready for anything. You see, and I actually appreciate these people. It has made me very strong. I can tell mentally, I'm the strongest person mentally because this thing don't move me anymore. You see, in per day I can wake up with like over 100 tag, and 99% of them are negative. They're
And
going
you
to write,
just chill.
yeah, they're going to write very big articles. Chris Nevi have said this, Chris Nevi have said that, he has done this, things that I haven't done and things I haven't said. So I don't even read comments anymore. I don't even open Facebook most of the time. Most of the time, my admins are the one, posting and replying to people. But I told them to stop replying to most of the people because the more you reply someone, the more you guys drag yourself into something else.
Okay.
So and I told them the name Chris Nevi is too big in Juba. It cannot be replying to most of the something that are negative. So they're no longer replying.
Slight.
Yeah, but it has taught me a lot of responsibilities. It has taught me how to be patient and how to solve things in a peaceful way, not like how I used to.
All right, it has really shaped you in a positive way. So tell us, Chris, what was the difficult decision you have ever made and how did it impact in your life? Was it negative or in a positive way?
I can say moving out of my parents' house was the most difficult thing. It was really hard for me. I was in 2017 after my high school.
Okay.
You see, I left my high school in March. It was a boarding school, and I came to Juba. Staying in a family house can make you lazy sometimes. So I made my decision and said, let me move out
so that you can be able to be responsible.
Very good. I wanted to build that confidence. So I moved out from family house and I rented an apartment. It was $50 by then. So I was struggling to get money for rent, struggling to get money for food, even the shoes, everything. You see, not that I was not able to get those from the family. Yes, if I was in the
to do it on your own.
I wanted to do it on my own. You see, staying in a family house, your parents can provide food, they can provide shelter, clothes, everything. So from there you can become lazy. But once you know that it's you best you, it's only you alone, you will, trust me, you will go harder because if you did not pay the rent, they will chase you. If you don't have money, you will sleep with an empty stomach. You will not have food to eat. Okay. So that one actually, it had made me to learn how to grind so hard, like really, really hard. And I bought my first car in 2017, October, 7 months after I moved out.
Wow, that was a good move.
Yeah, the car was around $2,400.
Right.
It was a Subaru type of a car. I went home. I got my father. He was under a tray. He was reading newspapers. So he asked me, "Whose car is this? Did you borrow someone's car?" I told him, "This is not someone's car. It's my own." He laughed at me.
I can feel the excitement.
That's right. So he laughed at me and said that you are a man now. And then a few weeks
later,
I bought for him a car.
Wow.
And I brought the car home and said, "This is your car." He was so excited.
That was amazing.
Yeah, my father is actually my best friend.
All right.
Yeah, so that was the hardest decision I made. There were even days I could sleep without food. I could even go for 2 days without food, knowing that there's food in the house. If you go to the house now, you go and eat. But I didn't want that. You get? I didn't want that. So that was one of the hardest decisions I can tell.
Okay. Chris, what can you tell other gym boys outside there that are inspired by you? And most of them have not gone to school, by the way. See, what can you tell them?
I really have a lot of what to say, but let me make it short. You see, uh, choosing gym as a career in a country like South Sudan is really very dangerous because we are not into sport that much. Gym cannot pay you anything. It cannot. So I believe in the next 15 years or even 10 years, most of us will not be going to gym because responsibilities will be too much on most of us. You can already tell from me, right now I hardly get time to go to the gym. That's because I have a lot of things to do.
To do.
You see, I cannot say that stop going to gym. Yes, be going to gym,
But know what you're
but
doing.
you calculate what is going to come next.
Okay.
Know what to do. You see, you can be going to gym after coming back from the lectures.
Yeah.
I'm asking most of these gym boys that are inspired by me. Please be going to gym and also
Go to school.
Yeah, go to school and
Yeah.
and hustle too. It's some time to come. Gym will actually be nothing. We shall be looking at who have the best house, who have the best cars, who have the money.
Was the first family.
You see, yeah. So all this thing will come to an end later. This thing of the gym will come to an end later. So I'm telling most of these gym boys, do not focus so much on gym.
Okay.
Only be going to gym when you are free. But when you have your hustle or you have lectures, please go. Do not go to
Alright.
gym. That's what I can tell them.
All right. It was nice having you, Chris.